So good afternoon dear students, how are you? Today we are going to start a new topic of this lesson, the ideal ruler, that is the inspiration for freedom. What inspired people for following Shivaji Maharaj and working for him for his life, right? The efforts that Shivaji Maharaj made to establish the Swaraj have a special value. So the efforts that Shivaji Maharaj made for establishing Swaraj has a special value. It is the value of freedom. People like freedom. They like to live independently. He aimed at establishing and maintaining an independent and sovereign existence that did not accept the dominance of any other power. So Shivaji Maharaj thought that the people of Maharashtra, the people of Maratha people would live independently, and there would be no dominance against the foreign powers. While struggling against the foreign powers, Shivaji inspired others too for freedom. When Chhatrasal, who was in the service of the Mughals, came to see Maharaj, Maharaj inspired him to create an independent kingdom in Bundelkhand. There was an officer who was working in Mughals, that was Chhatrasal. So when he met Maharaj, Shivaji Maharaj inspired him, and then he started an independent kingdom in Bundelkhand. He left the Mughals and he was independent, and he had a special kingdom in Bundelkhand, right? Now what are the greatness of Maharaj work? Greatness of Maharaj works. So now what are the greatness of Maharaj works, right? Maharaj established Swaraj while fighting against many enemies. The action itself proves that he was a pioneer of a new era. But besides this action, many other noble qualities are found in his personalities. Shivaji Maharaj was intelligent. He had mastered many arts. He was conversant with many languages and scripts. The teachings of his parents towards the establishment of Swaraj and ethics were deeply instilled in his mind. There was a blend of character and strength, nobility and valor in his personality. He had innumerable qualities like leadership, management, foresight, political diplomacy, effective policy about religion, regional and military administration, commitment to truth and justice, attitude of equality, visualization of future activities, the skill of seeing his planned ventures through, rising over the calamities without giving up, alertness, vigilance, and so on. So these are all what the qualities of Shivaji Maharaj. He had many qualities. He was strong. He had the quality of leadership, management, foresight, military training, politics. Everything he had. That is what an ideal ruler requires. These qualities are required by an ideal ruler. He used to punish those severely who would misbehave with women. So he was very strict with the people who misbehaved with women, right? He used to take care of all sections of the society like farmers, craftsmen, soldiers, trade, merchants, etc. He used to harbor the same respect for people of other religion that he had for people of his own religion without any discrimination. So he used not to do any discrimination between the caste. Like he used to treat his people, same he used to treat with the other people caste. He even established family bonds with them. So with his soldiers, with his comrades, with his other caste people, he also established family bonds, like family bonds. He brought back into Swadharma their original religion. Persons who had converted to another religion, there was an opposition to such a reconversion at that time. So at that time, people used to put pressure on people to convert their religion. But Shivaji Maharaj made an Swadharma, means you can take whatever religion you want to. If you want to become a Hindu, you can be a Hindu. If you want to become a Muslim, you can be a Muslim. So there was no pressure on people to accept their own religion, right? At that time, there was opposition on religion's grounds to crossing the seas. Yet he built seaports like Sindhudurga and created a navy. This means that he had made preparation for countering foreign invasion that come from the sea. He became the ruler of the Swaraj officially through his coronation. So there was a restriction for the people of different castes to cross the sea. So therefore he made an sea fort like Sindhudurga and created a navy. So every type of people could travel in the sea. He became the ruler of Swaraj officially by the coronation and then again the second coronation. When there were threats to Swaraj, he would face them with or without his associates. So whenever there was a threat to Swaraj, he used to face that threat without or without his associates. So he didn't care about his life. Due to this, even his associates were ready to sacrifice their lives for the Swaraj. If Shivaji Maharaj was ready to sacrifice his own life, so that was the reason for other people that they also used to sacrifice their life for Swaraj. Of course, his greatness was not confined to the quality of facing calamities bravely and fearlessly. He wanted to have an ethical, qualitative base to the Swaraj. That is why he would give orders even regarding minor issues along with the important ones. The order that prohibited soldiers from taking vegetables from the fields of the peasants by force is exemplary from the point of view. The restrictions on the cutting on trees enforced by him are also noteworthy. So he made restrictions for the soldiers that you should not cut, you should not destroy the farms of the farmers, you should not rob the farmers' houses, and then and making sure that the future is good. He did what? He made restrictions on the cutting of the trees. This is very noteworthy because at that time he was busy fighting with the Mughals and all the other powers, and at the same time he thought of the future also, that we should not cut many trees because trees are very important for the environment, right? So whatever qualities we have learned about Shivaji Maharaj is included in the ideal ruler. These qualities must it is necessary for an ideal ruler to have these qualities to think for the welfare of the subjects. Okay. So we have finished this lesson. You have to complete the exercise of this lesson. Okay, your homework is to write all the exercises of this lesson. We will continue the next lesson in the next period. Okay, thank you.